Hello everybody, this is Sam Soto from Melodic Metal Suggestions, and I'm here with this band that is a band from Stavanger, Norway. Okay guys, I'm very interested in asking you some questions. The question number one is gonna be, and select who's gonna answer. The first question is, who is Optimæ?
I started the band in 2012. I played in various bands throughout my musical life. I started playing when I was 17. We played for a bit. We played one concert in the rehearsal place that we had. Basically, we were rehearsing in the old silo buildings in town. And on the top floor they had a stage, and we invited a load of friends, a load of their friends to come and watch us, and that was quite a cool gig. Some of my friends came as well, actually. And then we lost our rehearsal place and we started doing recording, but nothing really came of it, and we struggled a bit because we couldn't rehearse. And then I met up with Håkon. And he joined the band, and Ivor, the drummer, moved back to Iceland, and so we were drummerless and rehearsal placeless and not going anywhere. And then I managed to get to this rehearsal place here through my brother-in-law, and then after that we started rehearsing here with myself, JK, the bass player, and Håkon. We also had another keyboard player who joined for a little while, and we went through a couple of drummers, and then I found this person here next to me. I found Kai, and he was he thought what we were doing was cool, I hope. Yeah, and so then we were a 4-piece for a little bit, and then I saw Per Christian, because I follow with this Facebook group for musicians in the area, and Per Christian was saying he wanted to join a band, and these were the bands he likes, and I was like, that band yes, that band yes, that band yes, that band yes, all the right bands. So I thought, okay, we have a bass player already, but maybe we can have 2 bass players. And then so Per Christian said that he was going to tune his bass differently, and then we and then we were going to have a rehearsal. But before we could even have the first rehearsal with 2 bass players, JK goes, yeah, well, I've really enjoyed playing with you guys, but I want to do other things.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, so I think maybe he was thinking that things were not going anywhere or whatever. I don't really know, but so then Per Christian came along, so then we were the main core, and then we tried a couple of guitar players.
So guys, how will you define your style? What kind of metal do you play?
They wrote
in that review.
Yeah. In the review, they said that
it was a mix of
math rock.
A mix of math rock.
I don't agree at all.
I can see that. I can see that because a lot of my guitar things, especially the sounds, are in the slightly shoegaze kind of thing, which is a part of math rock.
No, but like the mathematical
and also the things of the multi how do you say that word now?
It's prog rock with metal influences, I would say.
Well, that's your opinion. My opinion is instrumental prog metal.
Yeah,
we're mostly metal, I would say.
Yeah, we're mostly metal, but mostly. With the prog.
Yeah,
a lot of prog.
Yeah, a lot of prog.
A lot of prog.
Nice.
A lot of prog.
So the next question is a difficult one usually. Who are your biggest influences?
Mine is very easy.
Yeah, we know his.
Yeah, everybody knows mine here. From the band Symphony X, it's Michael Romeo. That guitar player.
What about the rest?
Who's your biggest hero?
Yes.
All of them. All of them.
Yeah.
Which drummer do you like the best then?
Piet, I think. Piet. Cozy Powell. Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go. A long story now.
No.
Name 3 bands.
Name 3 bands. I would say from my beginnings, I would say, because the early Metallica, I would say, and early Iron Maiden, they were my 2. That was what got me into music and into metal and everything else. So I'd say with those bands, I think the thing with the instrumental thing has been from those two bands as well. Songs like Orion, Cthulhu, Lost for Words, Big Horror, Transylvania, those kind of songs really sort of like struck a note with me, I think. And also because we can't find a singer.
It's difficult to sing.
Because you need to be of a certain timbre caliber to sing with what we're doing. So you can't be just any pub singer, and that's what.
It's not just mostly. That. It's not straightforward rhythm. So they have to have the rhythm in as well. It's like 7/8 and everything. They need to be on time.
It's like trying to sing jazz, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Easy to do.
No, exactly. That's what we kind of need. Because actually, that was what that review had said, was that we were kind of it's like jazz fusion, prog, metal, and math rock blended into one.
Very easy to sing.
And our last two here.
I would say King Crimson, main influence, and then Tool and Sugar. Those three bands, I think. If I had to choose in the genre, yeah.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, from my formative years, it was Metallica, Iron Maiden, and Stratovarius.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Stratovarius.
Good choices.
But yeah, I think my biggest prog influence, because I've only said the Iron Maiden and Metallica. And there is prog there. A lot of people disagree, but I think there's a lot of prog in, especially with Maiden stuff. Storytelling through the songs.
Earlier, yes, earlier,
and also the newer stuff as well. I think, but I think the period in the 90s it went a bit less. I think
like here and there, predominantly no, but here and there you can.
And they are a bit formulaic with the song structures and whatnot. But
four chord song all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's really hard to say, really, because Opeth is a really big influence for me. I would say I think Michael Arkerfeld is a major, amazing vocalist, guitarist, and songwriter. So I think
he does everything. Huh?
Yeah. So I think for myself, I want to emulate him and be in that level of creativity, but I'm nowhere near.
Maybe I can do a follow-up question. What does the Optimæ mean? Because it's written with an A.
Okay. Yes, because there's a lot to explain with that. Really, the name came from an Ian Banks book. The Ian M. Banks book. It was one of his sci-fi ones. It's basically about this one is about this higher level. People, this like spacefarers that were they weren't aliens or whatever, but they were people, but they had these ships which had proper artificial intelligence, not the word processors that they have now, but actual real artificial intelligence, which would steer these ships and orbitals and lots of other things. And in this one, they go to a primitive place which is pre-space age, and they're there as observers and trying to shape them into into becoming a space age civilization. And those people call the other ones the spacefaring ones. They call them the Optimæ because they are. It's like a level above kind of thing, and that's I suppose it's a bit big-headed to call us a level above.
Just a bit.
That's something for
but I think compared to the average band, we are
better than
oh, come on.
we are it's like a level above the average band kind of thing.
Level,
Are we? I don't know. That's for the public to decide.
Yeah, exactly. That's. I just did it out on a whim because I'm a really big fan of Ian M. Banks and.
But wasn't it something?
But also the Optimæ bit was because it's spelt with the A and E in the book, and my Icelandic friend called Ivar, and he's spelt with that letter which in Norwegian is A, and that is the original Old Norse way of saying it is I and not A. And also the Old English is very similar, because I used to live in Wales. The Celtic way of there's places like Chemais, and that is spelled with a CEMAES.
Oh, yeah.
And you get that I sound.
For those not in the know, the English alphabet has 26 letters. We
Yeah,
have
we used to-
29,
we-
so
yeah, we
this is the 27th letter in ours. That's
Yeah,
the A.
yeah, and that is also in the Old English alphabet.
okay.
That was a letter as well. So
So the correct pronunciation
is Optimæ.
Optimæ.
Yeah.
You know, it was very funny when I went to your gig,
Yeah.
and I saw you correcting the guy. The whole
I know. And they were trying to say,
Optimæ!
yeah, they were trying to correct me, and I'm like, hello, this is my band. I came up with this bloody name.
Yeah.
I know how to say it.
Yeah, it was so funny. I'm like,
Yeah, it was, yes.
yeah. Okay, so the next question, guys. You like me as a Latino, I always think that, or I used to think that just because you live in Norway, you are from Norway, you have it easier to success.
No.
Oh no.
What are the biggest obstacles that you have as a band to get where you want to be?
I think the biggest thing that I see is the people so blasé around here. They were. It's like we can say, hey, we got a band, you'll come and listen to us, and people say yeah, and nobody comes.
Oh yeah.
But also the genre is very
We know
narrow.
we're in a niche
and with the
genre.
instrumental version of that narrow
of
genre,
course,
so
but
it's like
I think
Very
in
specific.
general, if you want to succeed in anything music, there's so many who wants to do the same. So you have to either be very lucky, which can happen, obviously. You can get that one hit that just breaks open all the doors. But and the other way is influence.
Yeah.
The third way is money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically.
and we got none of those.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I've been doing interviews to other bands from pretty much all Europe, and usually what they say is that yes, if you want to get a space and play with a famous band, you need to pay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much, it's not
Yep.
just talent. It's not just that you
No,
have
it's-
the contacts. You need to pay for your space because you need to pay for everything for yourself, like money. The food, the hotels, pretty much everything.
It's supply and demand.
Yeah.
It's that easy. There's so many who wants the same thing, and then people
yeah,
say that,
yeah.
I've got some money or something else, whatever, that they can get the priority, and then you.
But I think unless you're a big band, also nobody can be bothered to come out and see you. You could be the next greatest thing, but nobody cares.
Yeah.
Unless they've been told to care. That's how I feel. Because all these bands that are big, a lot of these bands are big. They're only big because they are getting a lot of backing from the labels and whatever. This is what you're going to listen to.
Yeah, the advertisement keeps on droning on, right?
You need proper management from the Rocky movies. That's one piece of it. But to me, success is secondary because it is mainly a hobby. It's not my day job, but just to get together and play with friends and have camaraderie and such. That's the point. And rocking in a pub once in a while is great.
Yeah.
So
I think that's where we are. We want to make really good music, and I hope we are doing that. But yeah, we're not under any sort of false thoughts to ourselves that no, we can't. We can go somewhere. We're not thinking that at all. We just want to do our own thing.
Yeah.
If somebody likes it, they like it. If they don't, I don't care.
Yeah, it's
And then
Somehow you need to find a way to.
and we're not really thinking, oh yes, we can make it big. We're going to be the next big thing. We're going to be in the charts. No, we're not even anywhere near that. We're just going to do what we do and enjoy doing what we do.
Quite the opposite. The enjoying part is too big, I think, because we played like four times in 6 years.
Yeah.
So the ambition to break through is not like
No. It's not there. But we do want to play more. But we had the kind of catch-22 thing in a way because we didn't have the album recorded until recently. And if you want to go and play somewhere and say, "How we're a band, we want to play," and nobody's going to say, "Yeah, you can come and play here," because they don't know what you're going to be bringing. So
correct.
And so now we've finally managed to get the record out. It's everywhere, by the way.
All the services.
On all streaming services, we're everywhere.
It's known as Galactic Regeneration.
Yeah.
And we also have videos on YouTube, which are worth
music,
watching.
actually music videos, not of us, but of the story.
Yeah, and so there we have a story behind the whole album. There is a concept to the whole thing.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah, you need to make it at some point, like for example, when this urban legend that somehow you are talking to your wife and it's like, I feel like eating some mayonnaise, and then you get in Facebook like a lot of publicity about mayonnaise, no?
Oh yeah.
So at some point you need to make it like that. Like, I want to listen to some metal, and then the Optimæ.
that would be nice. But the trouble is Facebook wants us to pay for all those.
Oh yeah. That's the other part.
That's the problem we have is everything costs. Nothing. Back in the old days, it used to be you would go around, you'd go hand a demo tape into all these places and say, "Can we play here?" And they'd say, "Yeah," and you get a crowd coming. People actually bothered to come out and watch stuff, and people can't be bothered anymore to come to concerts because
was that England or Norway?
Everywhere.
Oh,
it is everywhere. Unless you're a big name band, people can't be bothered coming to concerts for bands. It's like ground level bands, and it's a real shame really, because there is some really great music out there. But because our concert, the people came, really enjoyed it, but not many people came because if in my mind, if there's something, if I was in the state of going, being younger, not having kids and all that, because I have kids and other things.
Correct.
And a busy job, but if I didn't have all that, I would have been going out every weekend. If there's a live concert, I would have been there.
So what you're saying is most people now have kids and a busy job.
No, not everyone is in my situation.
Just kidding.
I'm saying the young youth of the day. The ones that are, they are the ones that go buying records. They're the ones
to go and come.
Exactly, and the thing is that they're not doing that. They are not. They're not coming to see new bands and finding new stuff.
Okay, I have a question now. This is Norway.
Yeah.
Why you don't play black metal?
Personally, I don't like the singing.
Really?
I don't like it all blends into one thing.
Yeah. There are some okay black metal bands like Satyricon, for example. Those guys I like a bit.
It's a very acquired taste.
It's not something I really listen to. Really, I never really knew about black metal until I came to Norway. Anyway, I was more in the thing of alternative metal and prog. Because before I came here, I was listening to bands like Mastodon and Tool and Perfect Circle, Coheed and Cambria.
I think what you're seeking is breaking the mold, and when black metal got big, it's all the same as well.
Yes, that is the problem, and you could say that a little bit with prog now. Is a lot of prog bands that are coming here, or the gent bands, they're all sort of doing the same atonal stuff, because it's all open seventh or eighth string.
The rhythm.
It's
thing,
more down to a rhythm thing rather than just rather than having it a bit more cordial stuff in it sort of thing.
I think black metal was really interesting when it was underground.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of not commercial. But it's more commercial.
Yeah, it's more commercial, but and you got all these big bands like Dimmu Borgir. For me, it's like the power metal and black metal, so symphonic black metal has never really been a thing for me. Even though I do like symphonic things, there are symphonic elements in our music, but it's not the main thing. I would say it's more cinematic than symphonic in a way, really.
not so pompous or not so.
Yeah, there might be a bit of pompous.
No, but not us. But you
things like Nightwish. No.
I think we're getting a bit up in the year since what we like is the old stuff, not the new stuff.
Yeah.
We
used to be great, but now
now
we're old fogies.
Back in my day, yeah.
Back in my day, when I went land.
What is next for the Optimæ? What's coming?
What's next?
Playing live.
Playing more live. We're going to be sorting out our live thing a bit more. We're investing in some equipment to have in-ear monitoring, and so we're going to be working with click tracks. I know some people hate click tracks, but for what we want to do, because we're going to use our videos that we made for the album. We're going to use those as like a backdrop all behind us. So you've got that visual element, and we want the music to be in sync with that.
I mean, everything just works with click track. Most bands do it these days.
And also we want to use our samples that we used to sound bigger.
Not just that. If you program it, you can have programmable lights going with the click track, and you don't have to have a person on the lights. You can have your own thing, and even those rigs are cheaper these days as well. So.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing, and also because we're losing Håkon over there. He's leaving us.
Oh no,
the bastard. It's all on good terms. He has a busy family life, and we all understand, because all of us have got kids apart from one. But everyone understands anyway. You don't need to have kids to understand that they're a lot of work, and the youngest as well. So
and I was a teacher for 5 years, even though I don't have kids. I know how they are.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So we understand. And if we're still not got a keyboard player and he's ready to come back, he's there. Yeah, that's all I can say really. And so what we're going to use is until we get a keyboard player, we're going to have the keyboard parts in as part of our sound system. So, but yeah, we want to play more, and we're also working on the next album slowly.
It's fragmented here and there. So
I've got some riffs in my riff bag.
Working on, kanskje til å ta i det.
Working on
we haven't played any.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. Yeah. So we have one song that we have started, and
that's true. Actually,
it's almost complete. Yeah. I think we also have a second one actually, which I have got all my parts kind of there.
And then we have riffs here and there.
Riffs in my riff bag,
Nice. And removing the humble thinking, where would you like to be in the next 5, 3, 10 years?
10 years retired.
You're that old?
I'm nearly 50, so that'll be 60 in 10 years. So, 11 years.
But about the band?
No, I'll be still playing. I'll still be
the
playing,
band. So. It's always hard to say. Especially when you don't do it, like regularly, or depend on it in another way, like monetary.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, how many gigs a year?
Ideally, once a month, if it's possible.
Holy crap!
No,
once a month.
A year.
For a year, okay,
minimum for a year,
and also, like, even though Håkon is leaving us, we've been playing together now for 5 years. This setup, So I think we found something very good, and
it works.
So tell everybody, we want to play.
Because it'd be kind of cool to like play like festivals and. Here and there.
Next summer would be great to have.
But not one of those festivals. I only get 20 minutes. That's including rigging time. We're like, prog band. Can't even play a song.
Exactly. It would have
acoustic
to be a festival.
Unplugged.
It would have to be a festival where we can at least play in that hour. So
correct.
Because it's minimum half hour, to be quite honest with you. But then that's 2 songs.
Depends on what you say.
Yeah. So guys, just to finish this, where can we find you?
Where can you find us? You mean on the internet?
Such as networks.
We are on Facebook. We're on. Just started on Instagram. I'm not really being a fan of Instagram, but now the album's out, I thought, okay, let's start pushing this a little bit more because it needs doing. We're on Bandcamp. We're on Spotify. We got the videos on YouTube. So on YouTube at the moment we're split into two places. We got just the music, so you can find us on YouTube Music. But we've also got the videos, and it's well worth going in to watch the videos because then you get the story of the concept.
Apple thing, right?
We're
iTunes. Or
we're on. No, it's Apple Music.
Apple Music.
And we're also on Amazon Music. We're anywhere where you can stream. We're there, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, follow us on Facebook, please. Then you can find out what we're doing.
Okay. Any final message for whoever is watching this?
I think we covered the most important.
Yeah, we have. Come and see us. Come and see us when we're playing, please.
Please, pretty please.
Okay.
Don't make me beg.
Then say
Nice that you told us the backstory of everybody but me.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.